Australia es un país al cual, pues bueno, ampliamente te recomiendo que tú vayas, que lo visites. Y, y el día de hoy vamos a tener una plática en inglés con Legendary Careers. Legendary Careers es una agencia que te puede ayudar a tramitar todos tus que viene siendo tu visa de estudio, tu visa de trabajo, si vas a ir con tu familia y todo eso. Y bueno, vamos a tener a Mag y vamos a tener a Miki, a los cuales ellos nos van a estar brindando pues ese soporte. Y déjame platicarte, los programas a los cuales te puedes ir es lo que viene siendo de estudio, lo que viene siendo inglés, puede ser un diplomado, una maestría, una licenciatura, o bien también te puedes ir con un permiso de trabajo, hay visas de trabajo y para eso pues es que tenemos a Legendary Careers que nos van a ayudar. Déjame checar si Mag está aquí. Mag, are you here?
Hi, Miss Diana. Yes, I'm here.
Let
That's
me
just great
share
for me
the
to
link.
come here. I'm happy to be here as well. I'm sorry, I cannot use my
Let's check
camera right
Miki.
now, but I'll be staying here. Thank you.
What we're going to be talking right now are the different types of visas. As you know, you can go to Australia either if you're looking to go for a few weeks, to go for like a few days, a few months, depending on the country that you're from. And then you can also go to study a program. So you can go to study high school, you can go to study English. If you're not very good in English, you can go and you can study English, you can study a program. You can also go and you can study a diploma, you can study high school, you can study a master's. So there are different programs that you can go and you can study. Some of these programs, they are going to let you work and they are going to let you study at the same time. Those type of programs are, for example, school. It's going to allow you to study and to work at the same time. Then you have also diplomas, masters, and also the bachelors. What are the benefits of all of this? While you're studying, you're also gaining experience. So you're going to be able to be working during your study, during your classes that you have. You're going to be able to work like half, and then 24 hours, sorry. And once that you are done with your on vacations, then you're going to be able to study a full 48 hours. The things that I like and that I enjoy about Australia also are the benefits, because Australia is a country that is going to allow you to bring your spouse or bring your partner with you, your kids also. And that's also one of the things that are going to explain us legendary careers. They're going to tell us, okay, you know what? These ones are the type of programs that you can bring your kid in. These ones are the programs that you're going to be able to come with your spouse, practice English and a job, type of works you're going to be doing. And if you have a family like me, my case, they are going to also guide you in the process. So you know what? How you can bring also your kids with you. And once that you're done, you're going to also be able to guide you through the process of how to get even a permanent visa. So right now we have here Mohit, please. He is the representative of Legendary Careers. I was explaining them about the different type of programs that they can go and they can study. Please tell us a little bit about Legendary Careers.
Hola Diana, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien.
Hi everyone, hello to all of your audience. Thank you for organizing this online live session. So, Legendary Careers is an Australian based education and migration consultancy, and we help international students get enrollments in colleges, universities, and some of the skilled migrants to permanently migrate to Australia. We work with a lot of employers based in Australia to sponsor employees based on their requirements. And I am a registered migration agent in Australia, holding the license to advise anyone who is looking to get a migration advice. Thank you, Diana.
Can you tell us, basically, one of the visas that I would like to talk about tonight is the student visas and the working visa. Can you tell us, like, what are the basic requirements for a student visa for Latin Americans? What is it that we need to gather all the documents and then the money also that we're gonna need to.
You're coming directly to the point. Very good question, Diana. To be an international student in Australia, the most important thing is you need to be a genuine student. You need to have a show money or financial evidence that you have enough and a strong backing financially to support your education. There's a simple calculation for this. Australian government has defined 1 year of living expenses in Australia, which is 29,700 plus 1 year of tuition fees. Approximately, this should be the financial evidence that the student should be ready with. If you have English exam, you can enroll in higher education or diploma directly, as long as you meet the. If you do not have, then I know a lot of Latin American students, they come to Australia to study English courses. So if you are interested, if the students are not interested, you can come to Australia to study English language courses.
And
Yep.
one
So
of those things, one of the frequent questions that we have is if you can bring your spouse or if you can bring your kids when you go to study a language program,
yeah.
and
So
also for diploma and for a master's.
yes, students can bring their partners, spouse, or children as well along with them. But there are few conditions that we need to meet. One of them is financial evidence increases if there is a partner involved, because living expense for a single applicant is low, but for a partner it increases. If a person is coming along with the partner, it increases. If the person is coming with their children,
Yeah.
if they are above the certain age, they need to enroll in the school as well before government issues visa for the applicant. So you need to be mindful of these things. If the applicant is ready, there is a possibility. And in fact, if a child is under the age of 18, they can come with their parents as well. Parents doesn't study anything, the child can study in Australia. All these kind of probabilities are there, options are there in Australia.
Oh, that's a very good thing to know. Sometimes you want your kid to live also that part of the experience. You're thinking about like, you know what, no, I need like a life change, I need to go, I need to move somewhere else. That's a good thing.
And you asked another question related to working visa. If you are talking about work and holiday visa, some of the Latin American countries, they are eligible for work and holiday visa in Australia. But in that visa, children and partners are not allowed. And it is for few Latin American and European, US as well. They need to meet the age eligibility as well.
And what it would be the age range that you need to have?
Generally is 18 to 30 or 18 to 35 in some of the countries.
For example, if I am already in Australia, can I apply for a student visa, for a working visa once that I'm there? I know it's better that if you apply, if you're in your home country. But if I'm already arrived and they're like, you know what, I came for a holiday and I fell in love and I want to study, can they change that?
Yes, there is a possibility, but we need to check the visa. What is the restrictions on the visitor visa? If there is no restriction, then yes, there's a possibility to apply work and holiday or skill in demand visa as well, which is an employer sponsored visa.
Thinking about, you know what, I would like to go and to work because I'm looking for different opportunities. Are these skills that are in demand that, you know what, if you're studying this, or this is the type of study that you should focus on right now? This is what is in demand right now in Australia.
The Australia recently released a list of occupations, and it's a long list. It has got 456 occupations.
So, there's a possibility that the trade or the profession that you're, it might be on that list.
There are this list was released on 7th of December 2024. Australia needs almost every professional over here because it's a growing economy. Few cities are developed and there is a landmass. It needs people to build their houses. It needs people to work in the IT sector to secure their cyber security, professionals for artificial intelligence or data scientists, or they need nurses in healthcare sector, they need aged care professionals, they need motor mechanics, they need welders. All these occupations are highly in demand in Australia. The recent released list of 456 occupations, even if you have 1 year of experience, employers can sponsor you on skill in demand visa. That's how easy it is at the moment. Employer sponsored visa, which is also called as skill in demand visa.
Those sponsors, Like you have to get them before you arrive to the country, or once that you arrive, for example, if you went to study a diploma, you get it. There's like the whole process of getting it, or how
Yes.
can you get that sponsored?
So generally, the students, in Australia are studying and working in Australia. They meet employers, and after working with the employers, some of the employers already know that this is the right candidate for uh, my job role, my position. But having said that, Australian employers or any overseas employer, if they are looking to sponsor people to work in Australia, they need to do a labor market testing to establish whether they were able to find any local residents to work in that position. If they are unable to find local professionals, then they are free to sponsor term, temporary visa holders or overseas citizens as well.
There like a country in Latin America that you say, you know what, this is a kind of like a difficult country to get a visa, but there's like in legendary careers, we're gonna help you. We're still gonna be helping you, but know that there's like a less chance of getting your visa approved.
At the moment, Australian government, they do is they define the level of the university and the level of the country of passport that the student is holding. Having said that, uh, you know if you have skills, if you have the right qualifications, and if you have strong documents, it's worth discussing with us. Get in touch with Diana or any of our team member, and probably we can evaluate and assess the profile and give you an understanding where you are lacking or what are the strong points.
Can you please remind us, like, how much do you need to apply for a student visa?
Student visa application charges is $1,600. The student is also required to pay initial payment to the school to get a confirmation of enrollment. Apart from that, student visa holders have a requirement to have overseas student health cover, which is also called as insurance. If the students have all these things, then it should be okay. The insurance cost depends on the duration of the course. So again, based on their eligibility, we can uh, give an idea to the students where they are eligible to study, and then based on their eligibility, we can give them a figure. What is the initial payment to the school, college, or university, and how much the insurance will. Before they pay anything to the school or visa, they'll get everything in writing through us.
Perfect. Please remind me, how many hours can they work with a student visa?
At the moment, student visa holders can work till 48 hours, up to 48 hours per fortnight.
Like with that salary, would you be able to support like your basic needs as a student? You will still need to be like, what can you get with those working hours?
Okay,
With the
so
amount of money that you might be making if you have like a base salary? Can you buy some soup or some chicken? Are you gonna be able to pay rent, or you need to be sharing your, or you're gonna have to be looking for like 5 roommates to be able to afford rent? Like, what can you,
see,
what can you get with that?
if the students search study in Australia website, there is a government website which gives you basically all the details, all the expenses that the student has to bear in Australia. There is also another government website which is abs.gov.au in Bureau of Statistics. So if the student is looking to do their own research, they can open this website. They'll get to know what is the average weekly earning of Australian citizens or permanent resident. In fact, Australia has got very strong labor laws, and most of the students and Australian nationals as well, if they hold the right skills at the same level, they are not discriminated. They are paid at the same level. If you check that website, you will get to know that it is close to 1,950 Australian dollar per week of income that Australians earn. Having said that, student visa holders are expected to have their own strong financial evidence so that they can live and study in Australia without relying on temporary jobs.
Idea, like if you want to go and to study in another country, you don't want to be starving, you don't want to be suffering, you want to go and have a nice experience. You obviously need to have have some backup money, and whatever you're making, it's extra to support you, to help you
Yeah.
going out or having some fun. Like, how would it be the process to contact you? You know what, is to say, you know what, yes, I'm ready, I would like to go, and I need some help with my student visa, with my working visa. I want to see if I can apply, because sometimes we have the, and that's one of the questions that we have, that if they have a visa rejected, either from Australia, that they apply for a tourist visa and they reject it, if they can apply for a student visa, or if they have been deported, if they can apply for a student visa or a working visa. I think it might depend on the case, what's
Yes.
the reason, but
Yeah.
is there like a chance?
See, there is a chance to explore other visa options. Yes, with a refusal in the past, it make things complicated. Again, it should be on a case by case basis. What I can say is, if any of your listeners or viewers, if they have their visa refused in the past, don't be disheartened. There are alternative ways which we can explore and guide you so that you are able to achieve your dreams.
Thank you. How can we contact you?
Diana, you can leave your contact details. I think you will be the best point of contact for Latin American.
Okay.
Just for your viewers, we have a website which is legendarycareers.com.au, and the applicants can join our virtual office or book an appointment with our migration team, and we'll be happy to assist them.
All right. Thank you. So, in the description of the videos, we're going to be leaving all the contact details, the links where they can reach out and they can schedule an appointment. And like you said, it's to be like on a case by case basis, because I don't know, maybe you want to go and you're, I don't know, like a single mom with 5 kids. And like, okay, they need to check if it's possible for you to migrate or not, or if it's possible for you to get a visa. Or maybe you're just like a teenager that you just got out of high school and you're looking to get a working visa. Would you like to add something?
Look, what we do best is we can offer a tailor-made solution, because everyone's journey is different. Everyone's experience, employment or qualification may be different, so it's not same. Their visa history or travel history can also be different, or if they have a relative in Australia as well, then it might make some change, a difference. So I think it's better you get in touch with us or any of the registered licensed professional, and we can guide you in the best possible manner.
Mhm. Thank you very much. Please subscribe and send us all your comments, or if you have more questions that you would like to ask, please let us know. And I hope you have a nice day.
Thank you. Muchas gracias. Thank you, Diana.
Bye.